And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Dyson Sphere. Alright, I want to work towards making these things. And now, I've sort of sketched out what I think is a good ratio of all of the things. Now, I could be off. I mean, it is possible. But, yeah, we're gonna try to automate these right in here. Now, I don't know how much space I'm going to need, so I've got a nice space area carved out. Plus, I have expanded down this way a little bit because we're going to need copper. And now, we're not going to need much copper, but there's also some more iron down that way. And so I would like to maybe tap into that a little bit. So first things first, we need ourselves some iron. And we need a raw iron. Let's see. What's the best angle here? Maybe spin this around. Oh, so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 30, 60. That works. Okay. I'll spin this around this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would like to see if we can't. No, I doubt we're going to be able to get all of those. Oh darn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so each one of these should be by default it's 30 per vein. So that's 180. Plus it's actually a little extra. There's actually a little extra now that we've researched it, so it's probably going to be in the neighborhood of 200 and something. We'll see. But as far as production goes, first things first, we need. Let's see. My ratio is 1, 2, 3. Now, are we going to be able to squeeze in 2 of these? So this one is going to be magnetic rings. Basically magnets, right? 3 of those goes into 2 of these. No, I want to select that. I think that's the ratio. I think from everything that I've heard and all of the people who have told me, this is the ratio we want to have. Now we also need copper in here. Copper is going to come in from the other side. Copper plate is going to come down from this area over here. So this will then be copper here. So 2 of these coils, basically, these are going to produce 2 a second. And if we look at our crafting, 2 a second, so this is going to produce 4 a second. This needs 1 every 2 seconds. So one of these is capable of supporting 2 motor crafters, right? But we want to push these onto a belt for now, because we're gonna, I want this to be expandable, and it's since it's going to be tough. We have grid shifts in here a ways. Ideally, you'd have it going across the breadth of the planet rather than north-south. You'd have east-west. I mean, I don't know. Well, we'll make it work. This is the first time setting up this system, so let's try to make it work. All right, so if we did our math right, one of these, 2 a second, can keep 2 of these running. Okay, 2 of these is needed for each one of these. Okay, and we're also going to need other materials, gears, plates, etc. So from here, we're gonna wrap this around, going this way. And I have lots of belt, almost 2,000 belts, so I'm not worried about belts. So this, I don't want to. Oh, I've already shift clicked it. So this is going to need to be. Well, we're going to need another belt here and another belt here. That might be too close. Nope. Okay. So this, it's not going to be magnet ring. You're going to be motors. Okay. You're going to pull those magnet rings every 2 seconds, so it should have no problem. Now remember, each one of these is 2 of these, but we also need these for the final product. Oh my god, my key commands. The magnetic turbine needs 2 every 2 seconds. And we are able to produce 4 in that amount of time from each one of these. So if one of these can support 2 of these, then 2 of these could technically support 4, but we need an extra one. So I'm going to have 3 for the consumption of the coils. That last coil is going to go towards the final product. Now 2 of these are going to be needed for each. No. Each one of these. Because this is a 2-second craft. This is a 2-second craft, and it uses 2. So this is technically a good ratio here. And then we're going to need that extra ring, which I could probably... let's do a splitter. Yeah, a splitter. I'm getting a little cramped in here. I could take... no, I can't take one more off there. Will this work? I don't think this will work. Yeah, this won't work. I mean, of course I could tab it. What other options do we have? That might work. No, we're just gonna have to go like this. You are gonna come up and in. You are gonna go out and over. And you... These obviously can be, well, I don't know. Let's go up. Yeah. I crammed them in a little too close here. A little too close to this thing. Because this has got to come out somehow, right? Oh, let's go down. So this has got to come out like that, which means very, very little room for this guy up here. Super magnetic field excitation. Nice. How exciting. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what? Can we do... Ooh, I have an idea. Do that. Okay. And then one of these come out like that. The other one forward. Because I needed to bridge over those. Okay. Prioritize output, yeah. We'll get there. And that goes there. Now, a whole nother setup with this. So U output. So input here, here, and here. Okay, so far so good. Copper is going to come in there. We are going to have lots and lots of these. Come on, bots. Do your thing. Okay, so ooh, I might be able to squeeze now that that's elevated. Can I squeeze? Yes. And squeeze that around. All right. Now we need to figure out like how many magnetic rings we can put on one of these. Because this has got 6 veins. So I think each one of these, 6 and 6. Yeah, each one of these has the same number of veins. We're going to want some power there and there. I do like how you can sneak these in between. All right, now we need... Okay. 216 a minute. These are going to consume one every 1.5 seconds. So this, now we need to get our calculator out. 216. That's per minute, so divide that by 60. That's 3.6 per second. Divided by 1.5. I mean, technically it's 2.4. Is that right? This is a net positive. We have 3 of these on here. I'm not sure why that is wrong. Why is that math off? That math should not be off. $216 per minute divided by 60 is 3.6 a second. This is using 1 every 1.5 seconds. So that's 3 every 1.5 seconds. So that's 6 every 3 seconds. And we're doing 3.6 per second. So yeah, these numbers, not my favorite thing in the world. Wait, oh, that's going the wrong way. So, yep, turn that off. So another bit of these. Get 2 of those. We're getting a little squeezed in here, but we should be able to pull from here over to there, from here over to there, and then now we need power. Okay. Yeah, why are those? Those need to be the fast kind. Okay. We'll see. These 3 are shut off now. So we need to go get some copper. Just straight up smelting this stuff. I'm assuming this process is going to take more than 1 episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to try to get at least 6 in there. Oh, this is just not ideal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't need too much copper. I mean, everything I've seen, it looks like 5 is the best we're gonna do. If we want to cover all of it. So 2 of those is fine. I don't think we're gonna need very much. So again, this is gonna be 216 per minute. I really wish that was a per second like report, because that would be so much easier to do math. And there's a whole nother copper vein right here. Yeah, we got plenty of copper. So let's set your recipe, and then we can copy you. That's a lot of copper. Okay. Now, let's get one of you out and over, in. Okay. If I remember right, these are all 60 per minute. So 60. This is 360 per second, or no, per minute. So yeah, 6. I should be able to have 6 smelters on each one of these. Although this is not going to be 360 per minute. So I might need to supplement in here somewhere. I don't need the super fast ones here. Same here. I don't need screaming fast. So in an effort to make this go smoothly, I want one of these. Up. Like that. That should ensure that they are fully supplied. $216, $216. I want one there, one there. Yeah, you see how they're spaced? Which is why I have this one over here. This one, 324 a minute. Should be good. And since we're splitting that, we should be able to pack those in nice and tight. Get a nice full belt, 360 a minute on each one of these. Should be able to hit the end. I mean, it just kind of depends. Yeah, that one hits the end. Odd that it really... Yeah, there we go. I mean, yeah, these are... No, these are grabbing. So we're good there. All right, now for the long road ahead. Let's give you a nice wide berth there, Mr. Coalseep. Go, bots, go. Go, bots, go. Actually, let's cancel that. We need to leave these open a little bit. So we are going to elevate ourselves and go wide around. There, and then down to there. Because we're going to need iron and gears and all that kind of stuff now too, because we got iron plate and gears that are needed in here. I just wanted to get this up and running. Now this is only one at a time, right? Yeah, but this one here is two at a time. Yeah, collide with other object. That is a bad day. I knew we were getting a little too close. did you stop? You stopped. No copper. What? Did I? Oops. Okay. Now, sorter. I want the sorter. There we go. I'll have to keep an eye on this iron. I mean, it's somehow keeping up right now. This one's not running. Of course. None of these are running at the moment because we don't have these things going. So this has got its coils. These are all coiled up. All right, now we need regular old iron plate. So how many smelters? If I do a full 360, I'm using both of these. That's 216, 216. So I want to take you. Make sure both of those combine. Now, 360, that means we can have 6 smelters on the line. Now, remember, we're also going to need gears. Ooh, lack of item. All my pre-crafting caught up with me. Oh man, I didn't set iron. Okay. So these are going to be, I think, 60 a minute. I'm pretty sure. All right. Yeah, I'm going to need those upgraded. $60 a minute. And if I remember right, well, we have a gear setup over here, but it's not wildly. 45 a minute. Of course that ratio is off. There we go. This one's not being used. That should... No, there's one that made it. Yeah, this is not quite enough. I would like... Here's what we're going to do. And then... console. Would have been nice. Like that. And can I dump my iron ore that I have? Okay. Now for the output. Sneak in underneath here. I could just push the iron directly into crafters for gears. But I mean, we don't need a lot of gears. We need more iron than we do gears. So 1 gear per sec, or for every 2 seconds. Oh man, yeah. So that's 45. So that's 1 second. The problem with some of this math is these crafters only craft at like 0.75. So yeah, so 1 second per gear is gonna make 1 gear maker is enough to keep 2 of these running. And if we have 2 of these running, that means we can have 2 of these running. And 2 is better than 1. But since our grid is offset here, I kind of have to make this look pretty bad. Now we want an assembler for gears. So remember, 1 of these is enough to keep 2 of these running. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make these. I'm just gonna do 3 of these. Okay, we need to connect the iron. No. Down there. Okay, let's get these. Oh. No. Aha. Can I do that? Fun times. Now the gears. Oh, get it. There we go. I'm trying to work towards getting the next level of assembler, which should help us quite a bit. Because it's a crafting speed of 1, and that makes all the recipes even better. All right. I mean, we may not make it all the way to the end, but it is what it is. Well, might as well just keep this going. It doesn't really hurt anything. All right, so this now come down and over, and let's get the final too far. No! No! Too wide. What? You know what? No! That was not the thing that I wanted to do. Not even remotely close to what I wanted to do. When I right-click the destruction, it needs to go away. All right, let's rebuild that. Now, I don't know. Is this too... Yeah, it's still too far. Can I... How about that? Oh, okay. So now we're going to have these come back. Into some storage. Oh, of course you don't have power. Of course. There's a little void of power right there. There we go. Now we're cooking. I mean, it's not the fastest in the world, but we can definitely see where we need to improve, if our ratios are even close. I mean, it's like just in time. Yep. That looks pretty good. That ratio is doing pretty good. How are our gears doing? Gears are doing fine. Magnet rings. I'm always off on this, but I was hoping to have a surplus. Because running out of these, not ideal. We got plenty of iron, I think. Oh, where's the factory planner mod when you need it? So yeah, we have the turbines now. Excellent. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.